Alright, so let's check here. I've got my music turned off, guys, by the way, guys. I don't know what the stipulations are nowadays with music and stuff on Twitch. I don't want to get in any trouble. So, here's important. You can see home. Cargo and shipments. This is the hangar. Links directly up to the hangar. Alright. Sporting goods is... I don't want to lie to you now. I think, yeah, sporting goods is your bunker. It links directly up to your bunker. So your bunker's like obviously one of the 6 that I said need to be, or 7 that I said need to be upgraded. South American is cocaine. Pharmaceutical is meth. Organic is weed. And printing and copying is obviously your document forgery, and cash creation is counterfeit cash. So how do you link them up? If you go here, you'll see that you can purchase 5 technicians for your nightclub. Alright, so what you do is you click on, let's say I want this guy, I'm clicked on him, he's on pharmaceutical research now, but let's stop him. Let's actually stop all of them just to give you, okay, well, let's just do it with that one. I can put him on to say I want this guy to accrue counterfeit cash. Confirm. So what is he doing now? If I'm playing the game, while I'm playing, doesn't matter what I'm doing, these guys are accruing product on their own without me having to do anything. When you and you can see what they're accruing here and what the value of it is. So what I sometimes do is and obviously if you want to sell goods, you can do these special shipments, but they so because of the amount of griefers we're running into these days, griefers, these smaller shipments will normally make you take one of the smaller nightclub delivery vehicles, which I'll show you now as well. When you take the smaller ones, they can take less damage, and obviously the weaponry is not as good. Right, so I always just go sell goods. I mean, come on, it's money for nothing anyway. I'm not going to cry over making an extra 30k by selling them as individual shipments. It works good for me selling it just like this. Alright, let's get out of here. We've seen that now. So okay, back to what I'll do. What I'll normally do is if I finish playing, like let's say tonight or tomorrow or whatever, and I see my nightclub is low like it is now, if you come to this chair right here in your nightclub, you sit down and you watch DJ live stream. Let me show you. So now should give me an option to press square. I can watch the DJ live stream. You can AFK like this for as long as you want, and while you AFK, your nightclub is accruing goods. To give you an example, I did it last night. I think I logged off at about 12. When I logged off when I came back on today, which was at about 5, I think, I had 1.27 mil sitting there. So that's how much the game accrued while I was AFK. So that's passive income. That's what I'm telling you guys. If I had been playing, it would have still accrued, you know, while you're playing the game. But yeah, it's passive income. It's 1.3 mil. I didn't have to do anything for. Not a setup, not a nothing. Then obviously there's the safe. That also accrues daily cash. I think it's 10k a day if your popularity is high. To be honest with you, these days I don't do the popularity missions that much anymore. If not at all. All I do is I come down here, I go to basement level 1. The main reason for that is if you do it at the PC up top here, there's a whole cutscene you must watch every time you swap your DJ. But if you go down to basement level 1, you can actually swap out your DJ on this PC, or any one of the basement levels, but basement level 1 is just easiest. You can swap out your DJ here, for example. Remember, every time you swap out your DJ, it gives you a half a bar of popularity, right? So it's like promoting a... So I think I had a bar and a half or something. So there's a half a bar. There's another half a bar. Another half a bar, and you'll see when we go back upstairs, my popularity is increased to what it was. Yeah, it's 10k a pop every time. But if you take what your nightclub earns, you get it back anyway. Um, to be honest, 1,000-fold, 100,000-fold about. You take what your nightclub does AFK. So just keep it up, and then money, the cash in the safe is just money for nothing really. As I say, the arcade safe also gives you 100k a day while you're AFK. So every time, if you do a night's worth of AFKing, 24 hours, by the time you get back, that safe should also have 100k in it, ready and waiting for you, you know. So I'm gonna take this one and get out of here. And yeah, that's how I do it, guys. Every now and then I'll do a Kaya, but most of the time I do a Kaya it's to help out my buddies. I'll give them 85% and I'll take a 15. The rest of it is, yeah, as I say, that's it. Selling the businesses when we play, it's obviously fun and we do it for fun. Make some money out of it, that's cool. A nightclub is my, oh, what the hell? It's the first time I've ever had that happen on this thing. But yeah, the passive income is what you've got to get right, because when you're earning passive income, if you think about it, 1.3 mil for being AFK. Obviously, that's with, remember, my nightclub's maxed out. It's with all the upgrades, all the technicians, all the businesses linked to it. That's what it'll give you. Let's see what's happening in, oh yeah, the safe. The arcade safe is pretty easy. It's also just at the top, and it accrues 100k, but it's in